As a collector, there's two words you never want to hear, and those words are price hikes. And actually now when I think about it, there's other two word combinations like missing parts or not mint that kind of suck too. But price hikes are a concern these days. As a collector, it concerns me the most because it directly impacts what I can afford to buy, and that really sucks. So this is a quick video, sort of like almost like a follow-up from last week's video where we talked about Target and they're canceling the pre-orders. The state of the collector community kind of really sucks right now, and you know, we'll just talk about it quickly and we'll get into some details. But first, if you do enjoy what we're doing here on the channel, or it is your first time here, think about hitting that like and that subscribe button. Also tap that bell so you don't miss out on any future videos or when we live stream, usually Sunday nights at 11:30 p.m. Anyways, so the thing is, collecting is not as good as it used to be, and if you've been a long-time collector, you certainly know it's been better. The situation continues to get worse, and it really does suck. This is just a quick video because basically in the last few days, there's been some rumors related to Transformer leaks, and basically as of the fall, it looks like deluxe Transformers will be up to $29.99, basically $30 US, and you know GI Joe Classified is going to be right there with them. And the thing is, that's a lot of money to pay for a deluxe figure that was, you know, $10 cheaper a few years ago, and it's getting kind of depressing actually. And you know what, for me, and I'm sure you out there as well, it directly impacts what I spend my money on. And with these new price points coming in effect in the fall, it will directly impact the amount of product that I will be picking up at retail. The thing is, as collectors that we have to be worried about, the more and more of us that, you know, take a step back and think about, well, I'm gonna think twice about buying this at retail or right away. I'll wait for a sale. It directly impacts the companies such as Hasbro, and then they have to think twice of, well, you know what? Maybe we won't produce as much. Maybe we'll scale back Transformers or GI Joe. So it is a two-way street, but the companies kind of think that we have infinite money as consumers. We were like, you know what? You can just, the prices are going up. You can afford to pay more. Just go ahead. Don't worry about it. And the thing is, it's not realistic. And at some point, it's breaking point for a lot of people. And for me, I'm starting to get there. Like I said earlier in the video, I'm drastically cutting back on what I am buying at retail, only buying secondhand stuff, or just concentrating on vintage stuff compared to modern new releases. Obviously, there's some things that I won't let go. I'll make sure I pick up, but definitely scaling back for sure with these higher price points in both GI Joe and Transformers, which obviously my channel here is based on. Now, price hikes are nothing new. They happen frequently, but they seem to be happening more frequently than previous years. And you know what? Multiple price hikes throughout the year is starting to hurt now. And you know what? Stores, this is why stores such as Ross, when we do our RossCon, like, you know, they are becoming more and more popular now because people can't afford to continue at the level that they once were. So they look for discounts. They look for discount stores to try to get stuff, you know, when it's got a few dollars off, or, you know, drastic cuts as well. Stuff that, you know, you weren't willing to pay for at full price when it was released, but you know what, with a drastic cut, you're like, no, I would like to add that to my collection. It's just that the price earlier was too high. So, you know, this is going to continue. It is a area of concern for sure. You know what, I'm sure as you're watching this video, you were saying to yourself, well, you know what, you're right. I'm going to cut back this year. Starting the fall, after Christmas, I'm not going to do as much because I can't afford it anymore. And the thing is, collecting action figures, toys, Transformers, GI Joes, Masters of the Universe, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, anything, it is just supposed to be a fun hobby. But when it starts to impact your regular life, like if you can't put food on the table, you can't pay your rent because you're buying too many toys because the price has gone up, then it really sucks and you have to take a step back. This is not a great video. It's kind of a rant video. And you know what, but when it comes down to it, this is the reality that we all face now. You know, prices are going up on everything: food, gas, electronics, and action figures. You know what, they were great for a while, but now it's got to that point where I don't know how much more I can continue to buy as they come out new. I really want GIJOE Classified Retro Flash. Currently here in Canada, he's $39.99. So I mean, I think that's $27.99 USD. The thing is, that price point, that is at my breaking point right now. I'm not paying $39 for Flash, and I'm just gonna place them up here against the other guys. Like, I have to wait for a sale, so I'll wait for Amazon to put them on sale 10 or 15%. I can wait. I am a patient collector. I'll play the long game, and I think more and more people will be playing the long game for their collecting, because you know what? Really, for the most part, a lot of these figures are still available 6 to 8 months later, and sometimes they go on sale. So what is the rush necessarily? If you can wait, you save some money, and then by saving money, you potentially just spread your money and buy more things that you want, instead of necessarily buying it right when it comes out, rushing, and then you're down the premium price. I'm going to be waiting more and more. So let me know in the comments what you think. You know, what is the state of collecting in your eyes? Prices, I mean, prices suck, but like, they're continuously going up, and I don't think people can afford it for much longer. I know I can't, like I said. Are you going to wait? Are you going to wait longer? Are you going to wait for more sales before you buy more stuff? Or are you going to stop at retail and focus on maybe vintage or secondhand stuff? I know I go to the thrift store a lot. I have fun there, pick up some stuff. I know that's really random, but I have a lot more fun often picking up stuff at discount at the thrift store than at modern retail. Anyways, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Sound off. I'll have a little bit of discussion. As well, if you waited here this long, you might as well watch this next video right here. It's another great one. And you know what? We'll see how things go. Is the future going to get better? Anyways, thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye.